Hey guys, I just want to talk about how to cope with suicide. I'm hoping that some of my experiences could help some of you, hopefully. So something that I think is really cool and I thought was very useful was to carry a notebook around, man. Write shit down, your favourite lyrics, quotes, feelings, poetry, drawing it, painting it, use it as a diary, whatever. Just expressing yourself in some kind of creative way helps you to process and gain control over those intense emotions. Step 2, allow yourself to feel. Don't lock up pain, man. You're a human and you're an emotional being. If there's something brewing within, the fucker will find its way out. I'm telling ya. If you want to cry, do it. If you want to scream, do it. If you want to punch the fucking wall, just do it, man. The more you acknowledge anguish, the more speedy your recovery will be. And remember, grief doesn't have a time limit. If 2 years down the line you want to vomit because you miss this person so much, just do it. You're not going to be judged by how sophisticatedly you deal with death. Just let go of your emotions and just follow the flow of your heart, basically. Third point, please don't go out of your way to get drunk or stoned or whatever. Don't take crack. Because, yeah, it might cause short-term relief, but overall it's just delaying your grieving period. You'll just be in an even worse headspace afterwards. There's no point in that type of self-destruction. Think about it logically. You're doing this because you can't fathom your life without that person. Well, what about everyone who's going to be left behind when they lose you to depression, or when you were so smashed you didn't see the car turn in the corner? The things you subconsciously do to destroy yourself have a massively negative impact on those in your life. You might as well be dead in the place of that person because you're just adding more pain to the situation, man. It's just a never-ending circle of chaos. The first suicide I experienced really floored me. There was one day that I'll never forget, and I was at work on the floor like crippled with this overwhelming sense of loss and dread, and it was my first experience with death. Like the realisation that anyone you love can be ripped away from you at any moment. So this woman, Grace, who I thank with all my heart for her words, she looked at me and she said to me, "Do you want to die?" And I said, "No." I couldn't even comprehend what she was on about. I said, "No." And she said, "Do you want to kill yourself?" And I said, "No, why?" And she asked me why, and I said, because everyone I love would have to go through what I'm going through. And you have to understand, suicide is very different to your average bereavement. You know, you miss them and you pity them, but to be honest, you hate them a lot, and you're overwhelmed with grief, you know, and guilt. Guilt is very overwhelming. So I told her I didn't want to kill myself, and she said, "Look at you, you're dying. Your soul is dying. If you don't want to die, get up." I realised then, with her words, they helped me to realise that I was killing myself, I was killing my heart. There's a really big difference between the sorrow you feel for a lost one and allowing yourself to wallow in that bubble of depression. Nobody but you can save yourself. Not your friends, not a therapist. Moving on starts from you. You have the power to say to yourself, "I love them, and yeah, this is hard and this is so shit, but you know what, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna live for all the friends who can't live. I'm gonna live twice as hard, and I'm gonna achieve all my goals because they don't have the chance to achieve theirs." And I really do believe that in accepting the inevitable, we do find peace. Overall, guys, just treasure the times that you had with that person. I have more to say, but I'd go on for hours. All I can say now, after losing 2 of the most important people in my life, is that I have the utmost respect for life, and I will never take it for granted. Yeah, it's hard, but I wholeheartedly believe in silver linings. I know that going through this has made me such a better person. You can allow that to happen to you too. You have the choice whether you want to sink or swim. And I've sunk before, and this time round I'm swimming, and you just got to ask yourself, what do I want to do? And if you do think to yourself, I want to sink, I can't live without that person, take a step to think. Look how depressed you feel because you've lost that person. Do you really want to put everyone in your life through that? I don't think so. So just get up, man, and get on. Just live your life. You never know, it could be you who dies next week, and do you want people to turn around and say about you, oh, she never had a chance, she never had a chance to do this, she never went on this holiday, she never did that. No, make it happen. Go and live your life, for you and for them. That's all I gotta say. Bye.